Good morning, everybody. It's Ben with Ben's Brick Designs. I'm doing a different setup today. Hopefully, everything will work out okay. We have a conflict of computers, so I needed to use my computer, and Beth will need to use her computer. So that's why we're doing this. I hope the sound's okay. I'm going to try to play music. It also says I have like a really poor internet connection, which I don't understand because let me try speed test. I just saw that. I should be doing pretty well on a morning, Kodiak. How's it going? A wired connection. We're going to test it and see what it looks like. So to start, while that is coming up, I got the parts today for my TIE shuttle. This webcam isn't as good, so it won't focus on it very well. But I got the parts yesterday, actually. Today's Sunday, so no mail today. But this turned out pretty well. I need to make some changes on it for stability. The underside was only two 2x3 plates, and it was kind of falling apart because it didn't have a lot of support. The wings are a little dodgy because they're so small, but it turned out pretty nice. It's only, how many parts is this? It's only 100 parts total, and I think that includes the minifigure. So yeah, it turned out nice. Let's see, what is the result? 217. I mean, that's not too bad. Should be all right. I apologize if it looks like it's a little jumpy, if the quality is not great. Yeah, so welcome. So today I was going to do, I thought of doing a mix between, what's up, Greg? Hey, good luck on your date this morning. I hope everything goes well. Let's see. I'm going to copy all this and go. So I'm going to do a little bit of work here, but I'm going to share my other screen so we can start. So I picked another non-Star Wars. I'm doing well, Greg. Thanks, man. Did you see the little Star Wars? The little TIE shuttle with Wolf Yularen? I got that done. I got, so that thing I sent you yesterday, Greg, that the two speeders on the Tatooine, the little vignette kind of thing, it's up to like 3,000 upvotes on Reddit. It's like the most upvotes I've ever had on anything. I'm a little freaked out about it. But I'm very happy about it. Where is, all right, so I'm trying to find something here. So yeah, we're doing another non-Star Wars Microfighter today, and I decided to pick the, wow, show me the folders, gee willikers. Yeah, hi Brad, good morning. I usually have both my computer for music and, oh, there we go. Looks like the internet connection is back to normal. So I'm going to try to play some music. Let me turn it down a little bit. I don't know how much that's going to affect the stream or not, but if it does, I can turn it off. Beth has to do some CU, some continuing education certification units for her license. So she wants to get those done this weekend. And so we're sharing the time today, which is fine because that's her computer that I usually work on. Name. Should have done this before. Last modified. There we go. And share. So can I do share? Send a copy to Twitter. There we go. It's not Cowboy Bebop, though. I have to change this. So how's everybody doing today?
I'm great.
Thanks, Beth. Glad to hear it.
Do you remember where Is that little card that has my license information?
No, I do not. Is it in that stack of mail there?
Probably.
All right, so what's up, Andrea? It's you from the last stream. Thanks for being here. So yeah, this is Buck Rogers. Let's see if I open up another one. I hope this doesn't max my computer too bad. Having multiple things open here. So a Thunderfighter from Buck Rogers is the Earth defense fighter that I barely remember the show, but it was one of my favorite shows. I still remember the theme song and everything. So this is basically the mainstay Viper, X-Wing, whatever from that show. So that's what we're going to work on. In the description, if it went live to that, this render was brought to you by Japet, Japet US Productions. He did a render of it. I don't know who he is necessarily. He did a 3D render of this, and it was really nice. So I used it for the thumbnail. So go visit his stuff, show him some likes, whatever. So yeah, so that's basically it. It's a really simple ship. I think we should be able to get through this really easily. I can already tell what some parts we're going to use for it are. It does look like a snow speeder. Oh, neat. Can I block him? Yeah, buddy. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this. This is the trying to see if there's an image of him in his helmet. So these are the helmets and the outfits that they had. I don't think I'm going to get one that's exactly like that. Yeah, here's the helmets. Look at those crazy helmets. So it's just a jumpsuit and a white helmet. That's what we'll go for. Why do I have multiple? Oh, okay. Go back to this. Actually, I'm just going to open this and steal the figure. Oh, there we go. It does look like a snow speeder. So, yeah, I mean, if this works, I don't mind doing everything in here, but I feel like the quality is a little choppy. See if I can ban that guy. Where are you? Where's my stream? Don't have it anymore. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm also going to turn the Wi-Fi off on this. Use less bandwidth. So, different hair, but the body's all going to kind of be the same. Torso, I don't even know, pilot. It's just kind of a blank. We've got like a rainbow arm, but I think everything else is just. So maybe we'll just have some fun with it. I know they added some stuff. There was an update a couple days ago. Oh, I wonder what that would look like. You know what? That looks pretty cool. That looks like something spacey, right? Sure. A male head with a smile on it. Here we go. That works. It looks like, what's his name? And then a helmet. Don't think we're going to run into anything that's remotely close, but did I tweet that? Yep. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So I thought about actually doing tonight or today a mock build instead, because I'm doing another. It's probably best that I'm doing this in here because the table that I'm usually building on was covered in. No, it's a snake head. And this looks like a lion head. That looks dumb. Is covered in stuff right now. Actually, these aren't too far off. Just like a basic helmet. I'm doing, so I got a lot of views on that speeder from Mandalorian. And somebody said you should do more scenes from it. And I was like, well, I hadn't thought about it, but sure, I'll do that. Oh, maybe this one in white. Oh, I wish that didn't have that purple. Ooh, that's super cool. What is that? Oh, that's that bounty hunter helmet. That's that one Kenobi wore, I think. Yeah. When he was disguised. This one would actually be perfect if it weren't purple. So let's just go ahead and use this because this is, it's got that point on the top. Yeah, that's good. Hey, thanks, Kodiak. Appreciate it. Yeah, it got a lot of views, and so I don't know if I should say this is a surprise or not, but I'm going to do something with the actual Razor Crest set. I'm just going to include it in a. Oh, look at all the Mandalorian helmets they included. Wow. Wow. That's my Kevin Spacey. Wow. So I'm going to do something with the Razor Crest. I got a big 48 by 48 plate, and I built some trans bricks up to hold it, and it's at an angle. And I'm going to have, I forget what the name of that beast is in the very first episode. It's like the Craniac or something like that, Varniac, Vernick, something like that. I could probably look it up right now. Well, it was in my history. Now it's not. Okay. It is or something else. Yeah. Let's see. I want to do a 4x4 mod. It's this beast. It's the beast that comes up through the ice and grabs a hold of the Razor Crest as it's taking off. So I've got a bunch of white tiles and white slopes and stuff, and I got the Razor Crest mounted up, and I've got most of the ice done. I have to order some parts, I think. Chronic. No, okay, now you're gonna make me look it up. Mandalorian episode 1 Ice Beast. The Ravenak. This thing. Come on. This thing. Ravenak. So I've got me some fangs, and I've got me some, I can't really tell what color this is. It looks like it's brownish or grayish. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I think it's going to be fun. Speaking of doing the searches on that, the search pulled up Chronic. The the background had the Light of the Jedi book cover. I finished that last night. That was fun. Let's see. This one's going to be kind of a group you together again. What does that have? Why does it get all weird and square when I do that? All right, so the Thunderfighter is, I guess, white. Well, a lot of people are making it white, so I think we'll go with white because then the highlights will be light gray. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and it's all going to be white. That's going to be white. So it's pretty standard boxy. This isn't going to be that complicated. The front is flat. The back is flat. It's got these little side wings. I think the hardest part's going to be these little stabilizers coming down. But also probably the size of the thrusters. I think I might. Well, let's get this part built out. So I want him to sit on a. Maybe I'll just do 2 of these. Have him sit in there. 4x4 plates. We should make a YouTube video on the mocks. How so, Brad? Just like a quick video of what I'm doing with them so far. Okay, this may need to be a different setup. I like that top, but we'll leave this part open for attachments. Nope. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit. So, because, and these things, I need to pull this off of the bonsai. I need probably, can I get 2 of each? I get 4, nice. Because I think the arms for the little beastie that I'm doing are probably going to be that. So I'll probably keep it brown. Maybe some gray highlights or something. All right, so I think I'm going to do the thrusters at this size. And this should be pretty easy to do. Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a few, and I've done some. Maybe I'll do one of the quick, the shorts. YouTube has these shorts in beta, and I don't know why it's in beta. Just make a 1-minute video. And then it narrows down, so we'll do a truncated cone. Just hoping everything comes in the colors that I need it to. And then a fez. And then a cone. Ice cream cone too. But that's backwards. So we'll just do this cone. I wish it was a little longer. I wish there was another size in between here. There's this. I don't think that'll. I don't know. Try it. Does it actually fit? Oh, it doesn't come in that color. What color does it come in? You know what? That'll work. I don't think that fits though. There's something about this thing that's not, it doesn't actually fit on that. That's too big for that. What goes in there? Well, it says it does. Maybe I'm just so used to working in such small pieces that, no, there's no way that fits. It says it does. I mean, all right. I'll have to play with this and see. Because I think I've got a couple of those. I'll try that. Because that would be great. It may not be you. My internet keeps going up and down, so it may be really choppy. I'm going to kill Spotify, so that may help my side a little bit. I don't know why my network, I'm hardwired network connection, and it just keeps saying that I've got like bad. Make sure that my Wi-Fi is off. So it's not trying to connect via Wi-Fi. That might help. I may lose connection. Yeah, there we go. I think it's probably trying to constantly connect. Let me put on some music on here. Yeah, this computer is a little laptop for my work that is ideal for Windows programs, spreadsheets, Teams, a browser that has SharePoint, you know, that kind of stuff, email. It's not really meant to do streaming and graphic design stuff on it. So doing this is probably going to be a little problematic, but I think it'll be all right. So yeah, I apologize for any of the issues. Oh, my headphones are on. Potato, potato. Just glad you're streaming either way. Thanks, Kodiak. Yeah, I don't. And now it says it's fine. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be jumpy. This isn't going to be the best solution. I think if I were hardwired on a better computer, I could do it like this regularly. But, all right, so back to, so a couple more of these maybe. And then we'll do, looks like it's red and yellow. I mean, I can tell when I'm doing this too. It doesn't like, it's a little jumpy on my side too. Yes, Beth, we can see you walking behind me. Okay. All right.
Unless your listeners want to learn about social work ethics.
Hey, you guys want to learn about social work ethics? These need to be dark gray. Dang it. Can those be dark gray? No. Those are too big. Can those be dark gray? No. Well, this needs to be. Now, which one is the newer one? Wish these axes would come up easier. These mostly come in red, so those are the cheapest ones. Really? Oh, well, that explains it. We think C is newer. So let's do a longer axle. $0.40. 9 cents. $24. That piece right there says it's $24. That's gross. Red, $13. All right, well, 3 cents is probably good. I thought of maybe streaming on my phone instead, but don't think that would go very well. $24? Hey man, you got any of them axles? Come on, you hose beast. All right, so I think we got the rockets. Slide this guy back. Now the problem is going to be, because these are great. I love them. I want their children. And they're just going to go right up next to this. And right up next to this. That's perfect. Probably even a little farther back. Corner plate. Okay. And then there's going to be a whole back half thing here. So let's do 2x4. No, maybe not 2x4. Yeah, 2x4. If you're going to stream some video games, I think that would be neat. Andrea, I do not have the technology. I can barely do this. I have a PS4 without a capture card. I don't have a really good computer. It would be a webcam over my shoulder of me playing games. I would love to, I think. I could play some Battlefront or some Squadrons, or I'm playing Jurassic World right now. But I think I have to stick with, until I get a better system, I may have to stick with just this. So apologies. Yeah, so there you go. So this is built up a little bit. So let's do 2x1 slope. Because I know that's what everybody's clamoring for, is people playing games. I don't know what the back end looks like. Okay, good enough. Not too complicated. Yeah, I think that's a model or a toy or something. But I mean, it looks pretty good. And this might be too thick. Maybe at some point when I've got sponsorships or some weirdness that might happen in the future, I'll end up buying a nice rig and do some streaming. but I don't see me doing that anytime soon. No, man. And to be fair, I'm not that good of a gamer. I'm just average. So I don't think that would be entertaining for anybody. Man, you suck. I'm much better at this. To be fair, I need to finish that. I'm like season 4. That could be built up a little bit back here. All right. I think we're coming along. Let's save this. Yeah, first-person games, I'm okay with them for a little bit. I can't remember the last first-person game I played. I mean, I play first-person like Squadrons. It's a first-person space combat shooter, but that's about as far as it goes. All right, so now comes the all-important. How the heck do we attach this? So the obvious answer is these guys, if they come in white, which they do. The next obvious question, the next obvious answer is these things attach. We need to attach some wings. So 2 things need to happen. I need to be able to get a wing, and the wing can be brick built. It can be a fin, tail fin. If I were to game, I would probably play Battlefront. That's not sharp enough. Ooh. They don't come in white. Well, fine. That's probably where we're going here. Bob's your uncle. Pretty much right in line. Right now the trick is, how many spaces is this? Just one. So this becomes, really? Oh, you're kidding me with this. I mean, I suppose that's an okay trade-off. I don't think that's right. I don't think I should have to stand for that. So now I got to figure out how to work it into this system over here with it being odd like that. Sorry, I'm keeping up with family stuff. My son's gone out on a date. 10 a.m. on a Sunday. I think they're going to the park to do some adventuring. I'm like, I'm here for this, buddy. You do you. Thank you, Andrea. I'm hoping I can make it work a little better. This gap is going to drive me batty. So I know it'll work. There's a way I know it will work. I don't want to have to monkey with it so much. Is if you do 1 by 4, 6 plates. Just to test to see what the spacing is. I've already got one over here. I'm just gauging the spacing on this. Wow, that won't even work. Well, what will work? Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I didn't realize that would be that easy. Womp womp. And then we can move it back to here. That's really where we want it to be. Okay. I don't like this under here, but I think I'm going to live with it. How many pieces are we at? 50 pieces. So that. Oop. Well, and I hope he does well on it, and I hope he has fun. Does well. I hope he has fun, and I hope he's a gentleman. He's a good kid. My concern is that he's a good kid, but he's a little weird. You know, he's got a very interesting family, and he's got this as a dad. So I wish him the best. Why is this not? Come on now. Okay. F you. Why is that not working? Okay, I'm confused. What's going on here? What the ever-living F? This wedge plate is broken. It won't snap. Ugh. Well, now another bug report for frickin' Bricklink. I don't know what this is, what this nonsense is. Thanks, Bricklink. Pretty sure this wasn't broken in the last release. You know what? This isn't going to work. We better do it this way. Look at that. Pretend to be someone else. In the best case scenario, ends up with someone who loves the facade. He's not like, you know, Crispin Glover weird. But you know, he's got his nerdy sides, and we always have encouraged that because that's who you are. Okay, now the real trick is to attach these guys to this. I think I even might put 3L bar. One weight comes in weight. What the what? Okay, that's as far back as it goes. Good. I think this is going to throw it off center a little bit, but nope, that's not what I wanted at all, you big. Gonna have to do this again, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know what happened with this latest update, but there's just things are not like clicking into place like they used to, and oh, that's not bad at all. It's not super flush, but it's it's also a little farther back than I wanted. All right, well, trade-off. What is this? Oh, it's that. It's the whole thing. All right, well, time to rebuild. That's why we're doing this. We got lots of time. I think I got it working, Andrea. It's just a matter of, like, this needs to be one thing, and then I'll just slide these guys down. I think if I hide that, I can see what's in here. Yeah, and these don't need to be that. These can be a full-on plates. Sure. I'm going to put a round. I like making these funny colors because that's always fun. This is like Lego does this. What color should we make these? What's an interesting color? Dark orange. There we go. No, let's do black. That's not an interesting color, but I think it looks better for this. Okay, so there's that. It's a little big. A little wide. I would almost rather have these guys if they came in that color. You know? So maybe not these big ones, but little 1x4s. Maybe this will be better. Maybe. Dark tan. You know what? You voted for it. You got it. Dark tan it is. Where's dark tan? Dark gray, dark pink, dark tan. All right. So I think that's a little better with the wings. I wish they were a little more pointed. So they blend into this. Now we got to do the underside wings. Not really sure how these attach. I need to go watch this show now, man. I missed this show. So we're going to do these little guys, probably. Both sides. They need to be in an angle. They need to have a little thing on the end of them. Maybe these guys. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Now, just a matter of attaching these. So let's zoom in on this a little bit, see what we got to work with. I'm going to attach it right here with another, but they're angled out slightly. So they're like that. Yeah, I like, what's up, Jerry? I like dark tan too. It is one of my more favorite colors. I'm getting a little tired of it though, because I am working on a project that's a canyon, and it's got tan, dark tan, medium nougat, dark orange, right? So it's got like the layers of canyon stone, and I'm having to buy a lot of dark tan lately. So it's a little monotonous right now. So I don't necessarily have to use this to hold this wing up here. This is just one piece. And this will probably be held up just fine as it is, but that may be of use to me at some point. Let's see. So options are these guys, which I think only come in clear. And black. I think they're less expensive than trans clear. Yeah. Oh, was there a metal color in there? Metallic black. Interesting. This, but you have to have a thing on it. This, but you have to have a thing on it. And then you've got your clips. Got your, I think they're O clips now. Yeah. The O clips are the new one. We've got these. We've got the thick O clips. Those. I'm just trying to get all my options out here, see if I can brainstorm and come up with something. One by one bar. Okay, well, thanks, Jerry. Got these guys. Uh-oh, one of these doesn't come. Okay, well, that only comes in like red. Yeah. Medium nougat. Yeah. Medium nougat's a weird color because it's in a lot of figures, but not as many pieces as you'd think. So let's see. Let's put this where I want it and see how we can connect it. So I want it right about here. Is that right? Yeah, that's where I want it. Maybe a little farther. Oops. A little farther out. This is going to be a hard one to do. If I hadn't, this guy. How much could I rotate this guy? Is that all the more I could rotate him? Oh, hey, thanks. I hate when it does that. It's pretty good. It's not close enough. What's up, Scott D. Bricks? Good to see you. Yeah, it's too floaty. Right idea, but too floaty. Wish there was like an inverted clip. Which is why I'm thinking, so let's move this guy off of here. That this guy may not need to hold this in place. Like, I think that'll be okay. No, I probably still need that because nothing else will be able to get into that spot. Brainstorming. Hang on a minute. Oops. Rotation's going all weird. Sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy. Hey. That's not terrible. Still isn't far enough back. Maybe we do need to go back to the bigger wings. Uh-oh. Is there a collision somewhere? Oh, these can't be. Okay. Sure thought that could be white. What source is Thunderfighter based on? It's off of Buck Rogers TV show. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I don't even know where you can go watch this show anymore. There's also, there are two different starfighters. There's also the Hatchet Fighter, which is pretty cool. It's kind of it's kind of Viper looking. From the Draconian fleet. It's very interesting looking. It looks like it, you know, could be like a robot or something. Because it's got this weird cockpit up here. But yeah. Draconian Marauder. It's actually called a Hatchet Fighter. I don't think they're ever called a Marauder. But yeah, so These were really the only two ships in Buck Rogers. They had like a base, and then I think Hawkman had his own ship, and they looked like the front ends of birds, like just the heads of birds. It was really weird. Hawkman's ship. Actually a lot cooler than I remember. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a hawk. I just thought Hawkman was so cool. He was like a very much he's like a way on the nose character. But he was the warrior, you know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show. I'm sure it was terrible. I'm sure it doesn't hold up. But yeah, so that's where we're at. But no, I like this solution. It's a little weird looking, but I think it's the right angle. I wish we had a longer wedge plate. Yeah, the last time I watched it, I was a kid. When it was on in syndication. It may not even have been in syndication. It may have been like brand new. Yeah, I think we're going to go back to this. I think that'll make it look better. Except I got to deal with this garbage again. So what do we got here? We got a got that. Uh-oh, will that stay on there now? I didn't even think of that. Crap. Yeah, that probably won't hold on there now. Nope, I can see. So it's still not too bad. I'm going to keep it for now because it's almost, I was going to say it's not almost time, but I want to wrap it up. I think I can probably put another clip in here somewhere and make it look a little smoother. Which way is that one facing? What? Oh, it's just too close. Okay. This momentarily bothers me when one side works but the other side doesn't. And one slope. Let's make this a little nicer. Cool. Cool. I'm not unhappy with this. Let's see. Is there any decorations on any of this that could be redone? Any greebling? It's like a Naboo snowspeeder mashup. It really is. To be fair, it's weird because I'm sure, because this came out in like '79. When did this show come out? What's up, Titus? Thunderbird, never heard of it. It's like Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica. No, it's from Buck Rogers. So it came out 1981. So after Empire Strikes Back, but before Return of the Jedi. A lot of these shows. So Buck Rogers is an old serial. Yeah, I thought it was like an old serial that was maybe it'll say up here. Yeah, comic strip novella is a serial film, like from, I mean, 1928. So it's been around a while. It was one of those old pulp sci-fi kind of things. And then this TV show came back after the resurgence in science fiction. You saw like Battlestar Galactica show up, Buck Rogers show up, all these kind of shows wanting to take advantage of the new wave of love for science fantasy and serialized pulp shows. So this was one of them. And you can see these suits. I don't know how to make these suits. Anyway, it was, you know, the trick was that if you've never heard of this story, it's Farscape. Farscape is basically this is Buck Rogers. There's an astronaut. He went into space on a test flight, hit some sort of weird vortex or ion storm or something, and was like flung into deep space on this orbit, right? It froze him in time. And then the orbit it put him on came back around to Earth 500 years later. And they found him and they thawed him out. So not like Farscape where he just like hit like a wormhole and went to a different part of the galaxy, but it's that same sort of fish out of water, NASA astronaut has to deal with, you know, his new surroundings. Buck Rogers ends up back on Earth. And 500 years later, Earth is in conflict with this Draconian Empire and stuff. So that's where most of the conflict comes from. Whereas Farscape, he's flung to a different side of the galaxy and has to kind of make his way with all these alien creatures and figure a way home or figure, you know, how to save himself. Anyway, and it was very much of the time where they had one really good shot of the spaceship and they just kept using it over and over again. I almost want to say that it's too wide, but I mean, it's the same profile, but I'm wondering if I got too carried away with how wide it was. Maybe I could make this thinner. I wonder if that would look any better. I could play with it for a little bit. But yeah, so there's that. So here's the, I'll let you guys in on a little thing here. So this is, I'm going to call this done. We'll just call it done. This is the list that I go off of. And you'll see, because I always talk about this list, but I never really have it up. So, so you can probably watch it on Peacock, right, Scott? Or NBC Universal, I think, also has a different one. So this is the list that I have of Microfighters. So this first section are the official ones, right? And I think I need to add a few to this because there's a couple that just came out. These are ones that I never bought, but I pieced together. These are the ones that I've built that are my design, that I've already got built. I think I can add a couple more to this. These are other people's designs that I've built. I've already got that one. I should have moved that one over there. These are ones that are official, like most of these are San Diego Comic-Con ones. So these are ones that I've designed in studio. And I haven't like built them yet. Or is that what it is? I'm trying to remember if all these have been built. I don't think any of these have been built. Yeah. Okay. So I've got 149 designs that I haven't built yet. 25th century, yeah. These are designs that I found online that I thought were great, and I'm going to use them instead of the ones that I've got. About 30 of those. These are the ones that I have a list of to design. This is just Star Wars. So I've got 73 more to design. The year was 1987. NASA launched the first of its deep space probes. Right? Is that how it goes? Aboard something something, Captain Buck Rogers. You know, there was a malfunction and his ship was flung into deep orbit to return 500 years later. So these are all the ships that I'm, you know, that I know exist, that I'm going to at some point design. But you can see some of these are getting really, we're getting into the real weeds of stuff. The R-28 is pretty well known. R-22 is pretty well known. A lot of these are like Happen Starfighters or Yuzong Vong fighters. Yoda's Jedi Interceptor needs to be done, but it's so small already. Star Home is like it's a Mon Cal ship. Yeah, TIE Whisper, that's Kylo Ren's new ship. So some of these, like, okay, TIE Raptor, I need to do that one. Imperial Dropship, I think I already did this one. You know, this one's from Mandalorian. We didn't see that one until later. A lot of these I'm finding off of like Space Dock or Eckhart's Ladder. Then there's this group of ships that are from E.C. Henry. They are designs that he found background kit bashed ships in the movies, and so he fully fleshed them out and turned them into actual ships and gave them like backstory. So I thought maybe I'll do some of those. There's uglies, right? You could do any uglies. You could do, and I got a few of them, like you know, put Y-wing pontoons on a tie ball, or put X-wings on a Y-wing frame or something like that. Then there's all the ships from the Resistance, which I've done most of these already. There's another guy who does microfighters named Query's Workshop on Instagram. Seriously, go check him out. He does some really good stuff. He's done most of these. I need to rework the Mandalorian fighter. And then there's all these that are non-Star Wars ships. So we were talking about this the other day. Here's the Enterprise D, Enterprise. I did the SDF-1, the Raza. So yeah, USS Defiant with Worf. Probably throw in DS9 with Cisco. And now I can do Thunderfighter with Buck Rogers. Is done. So yeah, this is the list. This is the master list. I do actually have a Bible. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if it's in here or not. It might just be in Docs. Yeah, so this one's a little more ambitious. Yeah, Hapen Battle Dragoon. I've got that. Let me see if I can find that one. Yeah, I got it. So there's your Hapen Battle Dragoon, or Dragon, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember the. Tenal Kajo. That's who that is. I don't know who that is, really. But yeah, she'll sit up there. And this is 150 pieces, not too bad. But yeah, the Hapen Navy is this weird. They're human, but they're like their own kind of section of space. So there's like the Republic or the Empire or whatever, and then there's these other factions that kind of live throughout the galaxy that we don't really that they don't really interact with. The Hapes Consortium, we're finding out like the Chiss Ascendancy. There was one other one and I can't remember what it is, but there's all these little pockets of like, we're a grand, giant, you know, group of people with thousands of planets and whatever. I've got another Hapen ship. I think. Maybe I don't. If I do, it was called something else. And I think I did it recently. But yeah, got a ton of stuff in here. I mean, it's just whatever. It's all over the place. Anyway, that's kind of why I started doing this, is because I was like, you know, there's just so many ships that you can do. It is a hell of a list. Yeah, did I do another Hapen? I mean, it says I did. Mytil, oh, maybe I just called it a Mytil Starfighter. Yeah. Here's the other Hapen ship. Oh, that's nice. Nice collision there with something. Turn that off. So that's a Mytil Hapen Starfighter. That's actually low on parts. That's pretty good size ship right there. I like going back and looking at some of these and making sure that like some of the piece usage is okay. They're not a newer piece somewhere that could have been used. So yeah, these are fun. The problem I run into in a lot of cases is some of these more obscure ships are easy. There's images for them, but the hard part is coming up with a figure for it. So like there's not going to be a figure of Princess Isolde or Tenal Kajo or Darth Icaral, you know, that kind of stuff. So you really have to just kind of make it up as you go. Where is my, so yeah, so then I try to keep a list of custom figures that I might need. Like a white shore trooper, now a gray shore trooper from Mandalorian, because you've got that juggernaut transport, an ATDP pilot, but gray instead of white, an old, you know, old Republic pilots, a Dornian captain, some, whoever that is, Erin Lanier, I think she's a smuggler. This guy is a Jedi, random Alliance pilot, unnamed, you know, Captain Doza. There's no figure of Captain Doza. Senator Palpatine. I think you could probably kit bash that one together. Aaron Kell. Aaron Kell. Just so, I mean, one of these in here I thought I'd be able to do. It was Trench. And now that we've got this, there's a spider body that we could do Trench. We can get a spider head and the spider body, and I think that would be, we could do Trench. So that's good because I have a ship in here that's some sort of CIS capital ship. I'm trying to see. Yeah, Ulic Keldrama. That's going to be a kit bash something. Iden Versio, but defected. So she's going to have like that gray top with the flight suit pants. There's another Jedi. Just a random Chiss. So you'd have to get like a couple Thrawn ones and not use, you know, put different hair on it or something. Dash Rendar. Dash is one that you could get from like Big Kid Bricks. And oh, there it is. Admiral Trench for a Providence class carrier. Yeah. So Raven's Claw and then Moldy Crow. You're going to have to get a couple of those. Some of these are like Captain Antilles. You can get that from Big Kid Bricks. Some of these are going to be easier to like. Some people may have already designed a couple of them. Yes, Jeff, not slightly off topic. We can end on that. I just finished last night The Light of the Jedi, and I'm going to, at some point today, order the young adult book, which I can't remember what that is now, but I might put an order in at Barnes & Noble because they also have Lego, and I can get a couple books and a couple Lego sets, so everybody wins. I got to see if they deliver, because otherwise I'm not going out. It's so foggy out right now. But yeah, I thought it was okay. There were some parts I didn't like the whole idea of, and I'm gonna go back and read some stuff on Reddit and YouTube and stuff. The first like third of the book is awesome. Like it is page turnery, and I'm like, this is great. It's got a countdown for every chapter. Something's gonna happen. The last little bit is actually pretty good too. The middle bit is a little like there was this giant thing that happened, and you felt like it was impending doom. You felt it like it was really going to hurt a lot of people. And then it just sort of like everything got put on hold. And I'm not really sure the explanation was really handled really well. Because I kept going, I thought this was like an immediate thing. Like it was going to happen like this. And suddenly it's like, man, it's been a few weeks. It's like, what? You know? So I don't think, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you get to it, Jeff. It's, it very much seems like whatever is happening will happen any second now. But any second now stretches out into like weeks. And you're like, okay, you know. I got High Republic book 2. I'm only like 80 pages in there. I mean, honestly, I blew through it in like 2 weeks, which is really fast for me. Like I'm not a fast reader, but I really cruise through this, which is a testament to the action that's in it. It's like you're really like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And it introduces some good characters, and I really liked kind of the world that they're setting up. So we'll see. I'll read some of the comics, and we'll check out the young adult book. The next High Republic novel I don't think comes out till June, so we got a ways to go, which is fine because I want to read the Chiss Ascendancy books, the new Thrawn trilogy books. Which the previous ones, the Thrawn books, were really good. I really enjoyed those a lot. So yeah. So I guess that's it. I'm really reading about the Ronin Ranger style Jedi that was mentioned in the world building scenarios. Yeah, I kind of want more stories about like, I think we're going to get more of those because I think the Starlight Beacon place is still it's still frontier-ish, right? It's still in the Outer Rim. Whether it's directly tied, they're going to try to make it this sort of shining beacon, I guess pun intended, for the Outer Rim. I think there's still going to be a lot of, here's the story of this guy and this guy who are very frontier Jedi kind of thing, or Ronin style where they're on their own. I think they're setting up a lot of different characters to follow different paths. So we'll see which paths they take, I guess, through the course of this. It'll be interesting. I mean, I've already seen a couple Lego designs for the Jedi vectors, which are their starfighters. There's long beams and vectors, and there's one other class of ship. I can't remember what it is. I didn't quite like the Nile as a bad guy until kind of the very end. Like I was just like, really? This is the bad guy? This is the bad whatever for this new era? It felt very kind of like cheap. Like I wasn't really getting any kind of malevolence or huge backstory behind it. I'm kind of like, ugh. But then like, as it got toward the end, I'm like, oh, I see where they're going. So yeah, the middle bit's a little squishy, but it really ends, I think, on a high note. So push through. I really liked it. But I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Again, this is the Thunderfighter from Buck Rogers. I think it turned out okay. It might be a little wide, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I do have a an order from Lego that's coming in. I'm getting the AAT, the CIS assault tank. So when I get that, we can do a build stream hopefully Thursday if I get it in time. If not, we'll do another design. So thanks to everybody for being here. Got this guy done too. Got the TIE shuttle done. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.